Tonight, you toss and turn, I stare and sigh. Secret games pretend we act so slick, but it's just like us to only stick with our. I've lost the way I sleep, white lies under white sheets, till I start to believe that this is more than fake love unrepaid. Fake love unrepaid. Last night was a mistake to find. The sun shines through like a warning sign. Yeah. City siren symphonies. An hour since we fell asleep, and now the midnight songs are killing me. I just spent the last hour throwing out the last few drinks. Everything is over phone till we part ways. Think we need a little growing up the hard way. 'Cause I've lost the way I sleep. White lies under white sheets, till I start to believe that this is more than fake love unrepaid. Fake love unrepaid. Fake love on repeat. Fake love on repeat. I've lost the way I sleep. White lies under white sheets, till I start to believe that this is more than fake love unrepaid. Fake love unrepaid. Fake love. This is more than fake love. This is more than fake love. I sleep. White lies under white sheets, till I start to believe this is more than.
Hello everyone, we got another stream coming up for you guys. Today's match we are going to be having hz404 and DaMeMeThEiFxD. It's going to be another great exciting match today. soon here we'll get started. Seems like we're just waiting for the other player to join up. There we go. Alright, looks like we're getting started with our first warm-up here. hz404 is the higher seeding player up at number 3, while DaMeMeThEiFxD is down at seed 30. But still, early on in this tournament, anything can still happen. It's mostly a ratio game. Both players do seem to be holding off pretty well, but Thief's accuracy does seem to be struggling a bit. Thief's accuracy just absolutely going down here on the vibros. But hz404, this is just a breeze for him. He's doing perfect. Got our first miss by Thief. Dropped the S rank. Hopefully he could at least keep the A. Another drop. Patterns is not his strong suit at all. He seems to be struggling quite a lot on here, but maybe he can build up some combo and maybe keep the score somewhat close. But HC, he seems to be showing absolutely no weaknesses here as he's just hitting endless marvelouses. He continues to drop misses, going down 1% each second, holding at an 82. 81. Can he keep the B rank? That is going to be finishing it off. HC showed no weaknesses. Gets 994. That is good accuracy. Only dropped 1 grade. Almost got that V1 SS. Right. That was a pretty fun warm-up, and now we can start getting into our bands. Looks like our first band is going to be Speed. And the other band being a hybrid one. I can see that being a difficult pick, especially for one key. Our first pick being the stream pick, Infinity Heaven. Sounds fun. Finally getting started here. HC is keeping a perfect 100% accuracy. Thief is just barely behind, but it's early on, anything can happen. HC drops at 100, but still staying pretty strong. See, as we saw in the warm-up, Thief was not really able to do the small spammy part so well, but he does seem to be keeping up pretty well. Keeping him pretty good. Oh, and the commentator's curse, everyone. Gets a drop, but does keep the 98, but HZ never showing any weakness. He's just hitting endless marvelouses. More drops from Thief. It's not looking too good already. HC is almost getting a score V2 SS. Look at that ratio. That is just beautiful. Thief just is barely right under an A. Oh, he's got it back. Slowly climbing back up. I believe in you, man. Oh, he's getting that combo up. There we go. Oh, God. Commentator's curse once again. It does seem awfully hard to hit though consistently, but being the lower seeded player, that is going to be pretty hard. HZ is beautifully consistent with this. He is just showing no mercy here. Thief trying his best to try and hold any combo he can to keep the score close, but it ain't looking too well. Slight break here. Well, the ending being the break, but that's going to finish it off for our first round. HC getting the first point of the game, getting a 999. Wow, that is a marvelous ratio. Now that it's Thief's pick, maybe he can try and find a map that is more suitable for him. Maybe he could try and grab 1 point and tie it back up. Going with the LN1 map. Me personally, I think the 1K LN maps are a bit easier. Hopefully it's easier for him as well, so maybe we could see a closer round. Going in immediately. Let's see. Both players holding the exact same accuracy. Wow. Both hundreds were dropped immediately. Oh, but Thief did seem to drop a few greats there. Hopefully he could slowly climb back up. If he could just act the LNs right, we could have a real close, fun match here. Thief does seem to be way more comfortable with the LN picks, as he is still holding a solid 98, But HZ, on the other hand, is almost holding a 99.90. Same with the previous map. Thief is almost back up at the 99 mark. Both players are still holding the full combo here. Thief's game isn't as strong with the release on the LNs, which might be a problem with him trying to catch up here. A little more than halfway through. The score is still close, it's only 17,000. Any drop can change the entire game. Both players still holding that full combo. Thief just hit that 99 AC mark and is still slowly climbing up. But the score difference does seem to be getting bigger and bigger, now hitting 20,000. Any last second drop can change this entire match, but HZ just seems to be too consistent. It doesn't look like we'll be dropping anytime soon. That'll be closing out our second pick. HZ getting the second point. Our next pick being Rice 1. It might be quite the struggle for Thief to be catching up with that. He seems to be way more consistent on the LN maps. Getting right into it immediately once again. Oh yeah, he did mention at the beginning of this match that he was sight reading the pool. So getting a 99 on the LN map was pretty impressive. Seems like these kinds of Rice patterns are going to be quite the struggle for Thief, but hopefully he could keep a good combo. Keep the score close. Dropping a few goods there, his accuracy is kind of suffering. And HC over there just doing the usual, dropping only nothing but marvelouses and almost zero perfects being brought up. Thief is starting to do much better, like starting to get less greats and more perfect and marvelouses, so he's slowly getting that accuracy up. Both players keeping a great full combo here. for Thief. I think this is really impressive for him. Based on what we saw on the first pick, he was struggling, but on this rice map, he's doing much better. I'm surprised he kept the full combo. He may have done way better, but it's just not going to be enough beating HC because his ratio, again, is outstanding. Almost getting a 999 again. It's now going to be match point for HC.
Talking to strangers on reality is lemons and the internet's my lap. Talking to strangers on reality is lemons and the internet. Strangers on my who's the best decision I ever made. Reality is lemons and the internet's my lap. Talking to strangers on my who's the best decision I ever made.
Looks like Thief is going to be picking Hybrid 2. This is a great song, so I'm going to enjoy this. Oh wow, Thief actually starting off with a better ag, but that changed awfully fast. But both players are still having good ag. Solid start here. Song is slowly building up. Let's see if he can hit that. Oh, he did hit that. Only dropped a single great. Both players are keeping 99 accuracy. Ooh, but Thief does seem to be dropping a few greats. Getting onto the beat drop. Can Thief keep his combo and maybe have a chance to grab 1 point? He does seem to be only hitting Marvelouses and Perfects. HC on the other hand, you know, doing his usual thing, getting nothing but like Marvelouses every single time. Thief is actually being surprisingly consistent here. I'm impressed. Keeping back up at the 99% mark. It does start to drop back down again. Ooh, drops a few greats and goods there. Some of these spam parts can just be completely brutal for players that can't handle that, especially the lower seeds. Keeping a full combo at least though, so it's oh, commentator's curse, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I have done it. Another miss. We got 2 misses coming from Thief, and that is going to be the end. HZ is going to be taking this round. It will be moving on to a round of 16. Thief will be dropping to the losers bracket. Overall, I think that was a pretty fun match to watch. Beginning, Thief did have quite the bad start, but over time he started doing the maps better and better. Maybe if he warmed up, it could have been a much closer match. I think he would have great potential in the loser bracket. And that is going to finish it off, our winner. There it is. That is yet another sweep. Looks like we got our next match 8 hours from now. Maybe they will be streamed. I'm actually not so sure. Maybe I'll be there for that again. But I think we're done here. So have a good night or morning, wherever you guys are at.